Actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. 4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Turner with a screen on Dragic. Jay the pass to Turner. Here's Booker. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. Wade against Ellis. The wide open look here for Bosh. A rebound by Moody.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Turner with a screen on Dragic. Jay the pass to Turner. Moody, he's guarded by Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Shot's good by Turner.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Dragic. 20 points for him last game against Memphis. Right side a screen. Dragic kicks to Dang. It's deflected. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Puts it up from 17. Ellis can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 6 points for Chris Bosh.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. A moment here to see the numbers for Jay. He's getting around 20 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Kaman is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Roberson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Nick Calathis in for Goran Dragic. Here's Calathis. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside Bosh. That doesn't go either for Bosh. Indiana trailing here. To the left side wing. And here's Miles outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bosh, a screen on Turner. Calathis gets the bucket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
It's tipped. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Roberson, covered by Moody. Roberson dishes to Calathis. Feeds it to Kaman. Clock at 6. Winslow, the pass to Roberson. Here's Calathis. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
In the corner, Miles with it. Hickson a screen. Jay the pass to Hickson. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Hickson's got his second basket of the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey, talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong, and, you know, still to this day. That's just the competitiveness that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong. New group in for the Heat. Chris Kaman is checked in for Whiteside. Wash comes in for Winslow. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Nick Calathis in for Goran Dragic. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Booker. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Monte Ellis checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And Jay subbed in for Hill. On the court for Indiana, Moody. He's in at point guard. Hickson is out there with Turner. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Ellis in at the 2 spot. Now here's Dang. Following the miss by Freak. Here's Bosch. Money from the wing. Bosch has got 8 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the... last matchup against the Wizards was a major factor. He picked up 18 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Dishes it to Dang. Jacks up a 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. 1:16 left in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Jay the pass to Miles. Hickson a screen. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
In a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. 5th in blocks, 10th in opponent shooting percentage. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
You know, you talked about their spot in the shot blocking rankings. Their length and presence inside is not to be taken lightly. And trust me, their opponents are very conscious of it every time they drive the ball.
46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Dang in the corner. Good. Great play by Calathis to set it up. That's 7 points for Luol Deng.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Jaye, the pass to Turner. And it's sent back by Kaman. Here's Calathis. Kaman, a screen on Ellis. Calathis kicks to Dang. He feeds it to Robertson. Here's Bosch, and Turner with the block. And we finished one half.
Kevin, I'm here with...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. The Heat leading by 6. Passes it to Wade. With the floater, and there's the call on Bosch. That'll be his second foul of the game. Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Moody. And the layup falls.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Jaye's got it. Got his third basket of the night.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Wade. 10 points for him. And it's Wade again missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
And I know that's a game they'd like to forget. Sort of a tough day for them all the way around.
I don't see any reason they won't be able to rebound from it quickly, though.